Hi guys, it's Nige, Lock and Key Independent Estate Agents, and today we're down at 12 Lansdown Close. Boy, it's cold today. So the property's just there behind me. So what we're going to do is warm you all up. It's a 2-bed, it's a semi-detached, there's no chain, there's gas, there's double glazing. What else can I say? It's a lovely little cul-de-sac this on the eastern side of town. It does need a bit of work inside, but it has a lovely carport. It's got plenty of parking, garage and enclosed garden, and at 217 it's actually at a really good price, this property. So what I'm going to do, let me just flip the camera around. I'm just going to show you the cul-de-sac and then we're going to go straight into the property. So here we go guys, this is the cul-de-sac. This is Lansdown Close. See the property at the front there, nice lock and key board, and as I mentioned just in front there, just earlier, there's your drive parking, and then obviously there's a carport and a garage. But I'm just going to turn the camera around just to show you that Lansdown Close just goes further up there to the left. That's Bream Close, and as you just pull the camera around just to the front, that then takes you back up to Churchill Avenue, and then to the left there, there's a garage at the top that will then link into the eastern side, so you can go to Carn or back onto the Sandridge Road, and that will take you back into town. There is a co-op shop nearby, hairdressers, so there's local amenities. And the other benefit with this cul-de-sac, and it is just mainly bungalows, is that there are bus routes also in and out of town. So what we're going to do now is go straight into the property, have a look around. Just remember guys, it does need a bit of work inside, but we think we've priced it accordingly. There is no chain, so we're just going to go straight in. So here we go, as we walk into the gate. We mentioned earlier about this carport, and actually look straight ahead, there's your garage. If I do turn this camera around, here you can see there's actually more parking to the front there. You could make more with the gravelled area of the front garden, but plenty of parking, which as we know is a premium nowadays. So I'm just going to go further down here just to show you the length of this carport. And there we go, it's covered, so you could easily put another 2 cars in here, another 2 in the front. So there's ample parking to this property. As we look at the front door, it's double glazed, there's a window there, and this takes us straight into the kitchen. And I mentioned earlier it's dated, so this is an area that would need to be modernised. Obviously there's a sink, there is double glazed window. It does benefit from a gas boiler, has been serviced. And again, if I just pan it around, there's a radiator there. Double glazed door, which is very useful actually, because there's 2 side entrances to this property. This is one of them, I'll show the other in a minute. But again, if you drop your car out there and just bring your shopping in, you can come straight into the kitchen. Let me just turn it around for you. I don't think we need to talk about the units. These are all self-explanatory, aren't they? And then I'm just going to come out here. This then links into the hallway, but before I do, let's just turn the camera around again, just so we can have another look at that kitchen. It's the boiler in the corner, double glazed door to the right. There's some units, worktops, etc, etc. So let me just pan out the camera. To the left, there's a cupboard. Obviously there's your hallway, and as I just aim it up, there's your access to the loft space. I'm just going to go to the furthest room, because this is the 2nd bedroom. And there you can see the radiator. There you see a double glazed window. Obviously we can open up these curtains and you can see the front, which you've already seen, I showed you earlier. But again, plenty of front garden parking. As I turn it around, just to the right there, that's where you can see the the door. So there's actually 2 entrances to the side of this property. So you can come in this way. Again, you don't have to use this as actually a bedroom. You could use this as a dining room or a snug room, or as it's been built as a bedroom. Either or either, to be fair. I'm just going to turn left. Here we go. You can start to see the main bedroom here. This is the other double bedroom. You can see plenty of freestanding units there. Double bed. Just come around here. There's your double glazed window to the front. And obviously you've got your radiator. So decent sized room. Needs to be carpeted. Need to sort out that wallpaper. But what we're trying to do today is just show you all the bits that need to be done to the property. So spend a few grand on it, a bit of elbow grease, give it a clean up. And you've got a very good 2-bed semi-detached bungalow. I'm just going to pan this around here. Of course, one thing they don't do anymore, they don't build bungalows. So this is why they're very sought after. They stopped mainly building bungalows unless they were infills to gardens in the 70s and 80s. So coming back into the hallway, I'm just going to take a left step. This is the entrance then to the bathroom. To the right of me there's a shower cubicle, which we'll have a look at in a minute. The double glazed windows to the front there. There's a pedestal wash hand basin. But as I mentioned, as I turn it around, you can see it's a shower room. There's your shower unit. Most bungalows nowadays, they can have baths. You can put your baths back in, but they equip them with shower cubicles. It's a lot easier to walk in for a lot of, say, more mature parents or relatives. There's your low-level WC radiator. Obviously a couple of wall units there, mirror. And I'm just going to step back out. Just step back out again, and then back into that hallway. Just to recap, you've got bedroom, double bedroom there to the right, another bedroom there. And then to the left, as we go into the main sitting room or the living room, groovy carpet, you know what to do with that. You need to rip it up. Obviously these units won't be staying unless somebody wanted to buy them or have them. There's a radiator to the left, electric fire there to the right, and then walking ahead. We've called this a sunroom in there, but before I do that, I'm just going to turn the camera around so we have another look at this sitting room. It's actually a really good size. There we go, let's pan that back out. And then we can look at this sunroom. I think it needs a bit of attention, this room. It's double glazed, it is built by brick. Maybe there's a little leak in the roof because I'm just looking at the floor. So we want to be totally honest with anyone coming in here. There is some bits and pieces to be done with the property. You can see the staining there. I think a lot of agents let themselves down because they don't really give you enough information. So what we don't want is for you to be disappointed on the viewing. There we go. And we're going to turn this around. See a radiator in here. So it's a fully functional room, it's just dated. You can see that the double glazed windows there, they're sealed unit, double glazed, but wood frame. And I'll just show you out into the garden, which will go out in a minute. But that's fully enclosed. Great to have a personal door into that garage, as you can see on the right there, so very useful again. So there's lots of benefits to this property. So I'm just going to come back out of this room. I'm going to go back into that sitting room for one more time. Walk out of the sitting room. I'm going to turn left. So the shower room or bathroom is in front. As I mentioned before, bedroom 2, bedroom 1, nice double. Pan it around, and that links us back out into the kitchen. And from here, what we're going to do, we're just going to pop outside and have a look at that rear. Here we are then, guys. This is the rear. Obviously got an up and over door to the garage. wrought iron gate that leads to the side. This then takes us into the enclosed rear garden. There's the sunroom. You can call it a conservatory, but like I said, I think it needs a little bit of attention there. You could knock it down, you could build a better one, or you could improve on that one. Just there to the right, as you can see, there's that personal door against the garage. Outside light there. And the garden is fully enclosed, so it's very low maintenance, but I quite like that. You've got some timber fencing, there's a useful garden shed. I like the little circular water feature here for the bird to have a little swim in. Let's bring that around. This gives you another idea of the rear of the property. And there's your sunroom, stroke conservatory, garage to the left, another shed, little water butt. And there's a bit more in the corner there for the garden. So it's not a bad sized garden at all. Some nice little flower beds there. It's all gravelled. Like I say, it's low maintenance. The property is double glazed. And that, I think, is everything for number 12 Lansdown Close. I hope you've enjoyed the property tour. Any questions, give me a nudge. It's Nigel at Lock and Key. Give me a nudge at 01225 707 342, or go to the website www.homesinmelksham.co.uk.